Ugh, that was a massive frame drop.
Oh, I found a pretty cool level though. Like it's very like sync heavy. And also, if I don't play this on like LDM, there's a certain part around like 60 or so where because of the decoration, it's just like I can't see what the fuck is going on. Like it's genuinely like unreadable.
Definitely.
Like,
Wait. Nah.
There we go. I got stupid close a few times in there. Holy hell.
let's go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna deafen and do thoughts and things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is one of those levels. I was looking for a beginner extreme to do, and I wanted to do one of the like classic old extremes, and this was the one I chose. This isn't that bad. This really isn't that bad. It's got a lot of really stupid choke points, and if this is like something you're going for as like your first extreme or like a relatively early extreme for you, you might not like it because it's very much like the difficulty is very concentrated into like clicks or parts that I didn't really like. Also, it's red and kind of dark a lot of the time, so seeing where you're going is difficult, like especially in the ship part in the 40s-ish, like late 30s, early 40s. That ship part's tricky to kind of navigate, because I found myself a lot of the time like trying to focus on the ship and keep it within the gap, and because of that, I couldn't see what was coming up next out of my periphery, because it was like a dark red. And maybe that's just a my eyes thing or my screen thing, whatever, but that was something I kind of found annoying. There's a lot of terrible choke points. The worst click in the whole thing, in my opinion, is the like buffed triple, like pretty significantly buffed triple after the 2 slow ball clicks at like in like the mid 60s, right? You do the 2 slow ball clicks, and then there's a triple that's buffed right after a speed change. So you just have to kind of hope you grab it. You know what I mean? I didn't die to it today from 0, but yesterday I died to it like 2-3 times from 0. It's just kind of a random click. Like there's very little you can do to like do it visually because of the sudden jolt, and because it's such a tight triple and it's not really synced to anything, you can't go with an audio cue. You just can't. At least I couldn't. So that was annoying. The one part in like 54-ish with like the pink orbs, like the invis pink orbs, like climbing up the staircase upside down or whatever, that part's really awkward, like super awkward. Either you have to do a really early jump just barely past the spike before the pink orbs, and then you can consistently hit the back of the pink orbs, and that's fine. Or you have to do like a really late jump there and then hit the first pink orb early and hope that you make it to like the next. I don't know. It was really not well set up, and a lot of the stuff in this level is not super well set up, but like a lot of it's actually okay. Like I think the core gameplay and a lot of the shit parts in this is very like reasonably fair and pretty manageable. It's just like very clearly not super quality and well thought out. You know what I mean? Like a lot of parts were really awkward. The last duel, the whole like last duel section is just super fucking awkward. My worst fail on this was 86 times 3 because the yellow orb there is so annoying because you have to do the yellow orb's like a really awkward kind of like timing with it doesn't really have a good visual cue. At least I never found one, and I'm sure there is one, but I never found one. And the timing you have to do on that orb is pretty heavily based on how you do the jump before it. Not like egregiously, but like enough that it's definitely noticeable. So that was kind of annoying, and then the duel at the end's awkward and whatever. I mean, just like a lot of the levels just kind of awkward, but it's not bad. It's solid. I wouldn't recommend it as a first extreme. I wouldn't even recommend it as an early extreme. But if you've beaten a good number of extremes and a good number of things harder than this, and you're like, I want a random, easy, easy extreme to do, this is a solid choice. This isn't bad. And this attempt count, I had 80 old attempts, and keep in mind too that a lot of these attempts are dying at the very beginning because you have to hold into the level, right? So I'd say probably like 100 of these you can pretty fairly assume didn't make it past the first spike gap. So for all intents and purposes, this is a sub 1,000 attempt completion. It's not, but like it basically is, right? Which is nice. That does feel good. So definitely very beginner extreme. Definitely extreme worthy though. Some real ship control in this that's like not trivial at all. And like I said, a lot of the timings and just like choke points are brutal. Yeah. But there you go. The flawless done. I'm going to cut the recording here now. Bye.